Michelle Mandel from Straight Talk and Hard Facts on Media. Is she in the audience? Is Michelle Mandel here? No? Okay. Not a problem. Michelle just a few days ago wrote about yet another honor killing.
That's right.
That of a 21-year-old, Shahir Bano Shadari, a young mother of Pakistani origin, who wanted to live her Canadian life as a free Canadian woman in Canada. And for that, she was strangled to death by her husband in front of her young child. This good husband and father left his crying son alone beside his dead mother for hours until the police arrived. This is not the Canadian way. Let's also remember Miss Axba Parvez of Mississauga, Ontario. She was killed by her father and brother. Why? Simply because she wished to live as a Canadian in Canada. Sharia allows for honor killings and violence against women. It imposes upon them genital mutilation, unwanted child marriages. Oh, she's 9 years old, okay? Huh? No, this is Canada. Ain't gonna happen. You want it to happen? I got a solution for you. I'll share that with you in a bit. And denies women equal value and equal protection in Sharia courts. Sharia, well, no, let's not get into the New York court situation. Sharia denies religious freedoms in countries where it is practiced, and demands punishment, even execution, for those who convert to other faiths. When I said that we tolerate, we accommodate reasonableness, but we do not tolerate the intolerant. Think about it. Where's that photograph? Where's the photograph of the Musketeria? There it is. Can you guys open it up, please? Just for a minute. I did a photograph for you because a picture's worth, I don't know, what did the Chinese say, 1,000,000 words, 1,000 words?
Yes.
Nothing can be more un-Canadian when prayer meetings hosted in Toronto public schools have girl students pray at the back of the room. And worse yet, young ladies who are menstruating are sent to the very back. What an interesting conversation afterwards, huh? Why are you sitting at the back? Well, because I'm menstruating. I'm only 13, but I'm menstruating, huh? Boy, this cannot be tolerated in our country.
No!
We do not segregate the sexes. Remember I said my forefathers, the woman worked beside the man, toiling hard, bringing in the crops. Yes! Equality.
Yes!
I ask, where are our members of parliament when we really need to hear from them? Where are they?
They're sleeping.
We need to hear from our members of parliament. Have we heard yet? What do you say to that? What do you say? Wake up! Une question se pose. Où sont nos députés? Quand nous avons vraiment besoin d'entendre de leur part. Let's not be caught off guard as European countries have been. We must ensure that all immigrants abide by the same values and rule of law as all other Canadians. Canada, as part of the British Commonwealth, owes its distinct cultural heritage to the Judeo-Christian worldview that dates back to the Magna Carta of 1215. Now, I said that my family's been here 350 years. Come to election time, I only get one vote. Do you think that's fair? Yes. I have one vote. Others that arrived 5 years ago that are Canadians have the same vote. The Prime Minister has the same vote. That's the rule of law. That's democracy. And I fully accept it. I fully accept that my family cut down the trees, planted the soil, harvested, put in roads, Nothing was here when they came. I fully accept equality amongst our brothers. But I do not tolerate the intolerant, ever. Let's not be caught off guard as European countries have been. Our laws, customs, freedoms can be traced directly back to this heritage that I'm telling you about. The Islamic worldview has a different foundation. History has shown that Islam will not coexist peacefully with our Judeo-Christian worldview. We would like to see it one time, over a period of 50 years, but we haven't seen it. And we don't have confidence it will. In Canada, there must be a separation of religion and state. The state, that's the government, the state must not impose the governmental sphere of the church. The state has no right in the government of the church or the sphere of the church. None. Nor should Canada ever be governed by a theocracy. No theocracy in government. There's a separation of religion and state.
Not God and state.
Islamic ideology will not permit such a separation. Islamic ideology is totalitarian. I could tell you stories about how men must go and follow rules when they go to the bathroom. But I won't, because it's a little gross. They have everything controlled. It's regimented. It's a totalitarian regime. There is no freedom. There is no democracy. Islam insists on controlling all of life. The constant pressure to transform Canada into an Islamic state must be resisted by all who love. Who love liberty, freedom, and democracy. Let's look at European leaders and what they're saying. In Norway, Siv Jensen, leader of the Progress Party, said this: "We need to be better at integrating the immigrant population," she insisted. "I want Norway to be a free country where everybody has the right to free speech, to experience democracy and is not afraid, where women have the same rights as men."
Yes!
We agree with her. Women, including Muslim women, must always have the same rights as men in Canada.
Yes!
In Germany, Chancellor Angela Merkel, head of the Christian Democratic Union Party, said the onus was on immigrants to do more to integrate into German society. The onus is on the immigrants. This multicultural approach, she said, has failed, utterly failed.
Yes!
Norway, Germany, France, England are realizing today that they waited much too long to publicly speak out against creeping Sharia and Islamic intimidation.
Netherlands!
Let's not make the same mistake in Canada. In closing, aren't you glad I'm closing? We simply expect all immigrants to acknowledge and respect our rule of law. We acknowledge and expect it. It's not an option. You think it's an option? It isn't an option. Yes, you come, this is it. Rule of law. That means if you bring a window and I break a window, we get the same punishment. 30 days in jail. Same thing. There's no difference. I'm not asking for special privileges, and I sure as heck hope you don't either. We simply expect all immigrants to acknowledge and respect our rule of law, to respect Canada's cultural heritage, which is rooted in a Judeo-Christian worldview that has provided us with the foundation for our national identity and laws. The choice to live in Canada must be accompanied by patriotism and loyalty to Canada. Not to somewhere else. Canada first. Loyalty to our rule of law. liberty, our freedom,
Yes.
and our democratic values. Previously held traditions and legal systems that are incompatible with Canada's culture and law must be discarded. Must be discarded. You come to my home, I welcome you. Come on in. Come. No problem, come. I will learn your language. I might even say Erev Tov Amha or Buenas noches, señorita. But the alternative for intolerant people and immigrants who don't try to immigrate within our country and adopt our values and our freedom and our liberty and our democracy and our rule of law, yes, same rule of law for everyone, that will not be tolerated. We do not accept that. The alternative to this is a one-way ticket back to a country that you will find more to your liking. We don't want you uncomfortable in our country. We want you comfortable wherever that may be. But it isn't here. We're one that is more comfortable for you. That's our focus. We're Canadians. We think of you first. And if you're not comfortable in this country with the rules of law, the liberty, democracy, and freedom that we have, then we care for you. We want you comfortable. And we have a one-way ticket for you. Are we hard to get along with? No! We're not hard to get along with at all. We'll even buy a ticket. One way. Go to a country that will be more accommodating of your totalitarian ideology. Le choix de vivre au Canada doit être accompagné par le patriotisme et la loyauté envers le Canada. La fidélité à notre état de droit, notre liberté et nos valeurs démocratiques. As I said, that's only part of my speech. It's been long enough and I don't want to bore you any longer. I highly suggest that you grab a book and read about early Canadian history, because if you lose touch with your history, you won't understand what's going on. And you will lose your future. So, you sign up, a petition, you will automatically get my full digital formatted version in PDF, and you can easily forward it to your friends if you like. We will also have a copy for you, a paper copy that you can take home if you don't want to give your email. And this is Canada. We don't force you to do anything. Well, next, I want to thank you again for being so patient and listening. I want to call up Raheel Raza. Raheel, would you come up?